Good morning. Would you please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence? Would you please be seated? And now for your SheaTV
Good morning,
news.
Scorpions. It's Monday, March 28th, and you're watching SheaTV.
Happy Monday and welcome back. We hope that you had a great long weekend.
It's Binder Check Monday, so get out those binders. Avid students will be coming around shortly, so please be prepared for your binder checks.
AZ merit testing is this week. We have Mr. J with some special instructions, so please stay tuned for more details regarding AZ merit.
On this day in history, at 4 a.m. on March 28th, 1979, the worst accident in history of the U.S. nuclear power industry begins with a pressure valve fails on 3 Mile Island in Pennsylvania.
In more than 2 decades since the accident at 3 Mile Island, not a single new nuclear power plant has been ordered in the United States.
And that's all for a day in history. Students, you have just 4 days to wrap up your AR reading for the featured genres.
Get permission from your English teachers and get those AR tests completed by Friday.
Students, remember wrestling begins on April 1st. We will be showing Coach Selmo's video a few times throughout the week to remind you.
Sign-ups available for wrestling are located by Coach Selmo's office.
And now for our favorite topic, lunch. Hungry? Here are your lunch choices for today.
Chicken nuggets with wheat roll,
Pepperoni pizza.
fruit and cheese pack.
Now for the weather. We are expecting a high of 85 and a low of 53 with sunny skies all day.
I'm David.
I'm Haley. Make it a great day, Scorpions.
Hey, good morning, Shea Middle School. Testing season is here, and we are going to be taking the AIMS science test and the AZ Merit reading, writing, and math tests in the next month. I wanted to take a moment here to kind of give you an idea of what to expect and where we're going from there. Next week, you will see posted on the windows of the office facing the courtyard rosters of where you will be taking your AIMS or AZ Merit test. Okay, you will find your name and you will see the teacher's name, and that's where you will report on testing days. So our first testing day is next week, March 30th. That will be our AIMS science test. That is only for 8th grade students. So 7th graders, you will have a regular schedule on that day. And 8th graders, you will report to your testing room for first and second period while you take the AIMS science test. Again, you will know what your testing room is based off of finding your name on the printed rosters that will be on the windows in the office facing the courtyard. Okay, that is a paper and pencil test, so you will show up, all the materials will be provided for you, you will take the test, and then you will go on about your day. The rest of the day will be a normal school day. The following week, on April 6th and 7th, we will be taking our writing test, okay? And our writing test will be, first we'll have our, on April 6th, we will have our 8th graders, and then on April 7th, we will have our 7th graders taking that. That is a computer-based test, which is done with the Chromebooks or in a Chromebook lab. So on those days, you will report to your, again, you will report to the classroom you're supposed to take the test with, and those will be posted on the windows. And you will then report to that classroom. You will log in, and you will then take the AZ Merit test in first, second, and third period, and then you will go about your day 4th hour. Okay? There will be some practice sessions that your teachers will walk you through, whether it be during class or during I&E, so please take advantage of those opportunities. The following week, the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, we will be taking reading and math, part 1 and part 2. So on the 12th, it'll be 8th graders, the 13th will be 7th graders, and then the 14th will be 8th grade part 2, and the 15th will be 7th grade part 2. So if you are not testing on a day that there is testing happening, so for example, you're a 7th grader and the 8th graders are testing, you will have a normal day as a 7th grader. When the 7th graders are testing, 8th graders, you will have a normal day, and you will only be affected by testing on the days that we have 8th grade or 7th grade testing, okay? If you have any questions, talk to your teachers or talk to me when you see me out and about, and I can answer those questions for you. One important thing, though, that I want you to consider and think about as we get closer to the computer-based testing days is that you need to have headphones. So we are asking you on the week of the April 6th and 7th, and then the week of April 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, please have your earbuds available in your bag to use. Okay, so all of you that have a smartphone, you got headphones that you bring to schools, usually most of the time anyway, please have those available. If you do not have any headphones available to you at all, we do have some that we can loan out, but you're going to want your own. You're going to want to have your nice headphones that fit you right and the ones that you normally use. So please bring those. And if you have any questions, again, see your teachers or see me, and I can help answer that. Okay. A couple of quick other notes. One is please have your ID cards for testing. Your teachers are going to have students in their classroom that they may not normally have, so we're asking you to have your IDs for all testing days, and you should have it anyway every day. So you should always have it on your lanyard, and you should be wearing it at all times, but please make sure you have it on testing days, okay? And then lastly, it is getting warmer out, and this is the time of year where we deal with a lot of dress code violations and dress code issues. So please make sure you understand that just because it's getting warmer, that doesn't give anyone the opportunity to break the dress code. Staff will be, reporting violations to the office, and the office ladies up here will be dealing with any dress code issues. So please avoid that by just doing what you're supposed to do and being appropriate. And then lastly, I just want to say that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a great first 3 quarters. We got 1 to go. 8th graders, we have end of the year activities coming up like our water park trip and our 8th grade dance. And just understand that as you start to get closer to those days, referrals that you've gotten will possibly keep you out of those trips. So it's really important right now that you follow the rules and do what you're supposed to do. And I will talk more about referrals and not qualifying for the end of the year activities as we get closer to the end of the year. But right now, let's just do a good job every day. Continue, like I've said all year, to think about what you're saying and what you're doing. And then most of all, just be nice to everybody out there on campus and have a good rest of your year. All right. Thank you.